On the 5th of June 1937, War Admiral, the racehorse, completed the US Triple Crown, winning the 69th Belmont Stakes with jockey Charlie Kurtzinger aboard in a time of 2 hours, 28 minutes and 28.6 seconds. 2 minutes and 28.6 seconds or 2 hours and 28 minutes? I think it's probably 2 minutes and 28 seconds if I know anything about horse racing. Anyway, having already won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness Stakes, War Admiral became only the 4th horse in history to achieve this prestigious trifecta, solidifying his legacy in horse racing history. This picture is War Admiral with a jockey in this specific race as well. So that's cool. Then, French troops were deployed to Iskenderun region in Syria to suppress riots between Arab and Turkish populations. The unrest followed the League of Nations decision to grant the region autonomous status, which had been rejected by the Syrian parliament. Back over in Belgium, the parliament approved an amnesty law for political prisoners. And at the League of Nations, a resolution condemning the bombing of open cities during the Spanish Civil War was passed. However, despite pleas from the Spanish Republic, the League declined to take direct action against German and Italian intervention in the conflict. Another example of appeasement, to be honest. Alright, the average temperature in Berlin was 17.7 degrees, and for today's division naming, we're going to have a little bit of a one with a bit of a dark history, but we're going to call this division over here Steiner's division. And for those of you who don't know who Steiner was, Steiner was a Waffen-SS officer who was eventually put in charge of one of the army groups defending Berlin in the final stages of the war in April 1945. And that was the Armee Abteilung Steiner. Later die in 1966. He would survive the war. I don't know how he died, whether he was executed or he just passed away, I don't know. Anyway, a bit of a dark history there, definitely not nice, but yeah, what are you gonna do when you make a series about Nazi Germany, right? Anyway, that's it for the division naming. Let's roll the time where we are now engaged in battle once more with all 3 of our divisions. Today's the first full day they are in action, so I'm expecting to see a lot of damage here. Yesterday they were at like 59 organization, so this should really only be a matter of a couple of days because every hour he's losing 1, 2 or even more points of organization. It's noon and he's already lost more than 10, so that's very, very good. Definitely making progress there. After that we will be able to maybe puncture this rail line over here such that the Spanish will no longer have supply in this half of their country. That might be very nice. All the way down to the 20-ish range, which means that probably tomorrow we might be able to knock them out actually completely. If we have another day like this, yep, they will be gone. They will be gone. Hey, and we can recruit an operative. So we have Ella Wiederspan here with nothing special. And then we have Marie Schultz, who is a linguist. We have Henry Kempel, who is a tough guy. And Nikolaus Ritter, who is a safecracker. Now, we already have a linguist. Actually, we have 2 people learning linguist. Erich Gimpel here is an infiltrator. And then we have Fitz Jalbert Duken something, who is tough, commando, and escape artist. So we already have those traits. Might be nice to get perhaps a safecracker. Nikolaus Ritter here could work. We don't have any other nationalities, unfortunately, to select from. Anyway, let me know which of these people you think I should recruit. And also do keep suggesting names for divisions. I think the next group of divisions we're going to be naming is going to be probably the ones here by the Netherlands or the ones by Denmark. So these 5 divisions over here, they need names, and I need you to suggest them. So please do so, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Peace out.